What is going on, guys? How are we doing? Best day ever. You know what it is, baby. Let's go. Listen, I gotta say, you are on point, and I just want to say thank you. What I was gonna say to you guys here today before I got into this was just a thank you. I was just feeling an enormous amount of gratitude after our coaching call this morning, Alyssa. I just felt like, holy shit, how cool is it that technology is what it is now, and we get the opportunity to just come on here like this and communicate. And Sophia was there as well, and I just want to give a huge shout out and thank you to my clients to show up for themselves. It makes my job a lot of fun. I think like as coaches, before I hit this recording, I just want to rant really quick. As coaches, like we really, really want to help, but we can't help people that don't want to be helped. So when clients like you guys, Sophia and Alyssa, Casey, when you guys continuously show up for yourselves, it is just so rewarding, and I just want to say thank you for that. Now, take your time. I'm going to jump right into today's episode, and we're going to get this going. A little bit of stress today. We're going to break that down. So, without further ado, let's get started in three, two, and one. What is going on, mother truckers? Welcome back to another episode of the Shift Your Mind Change Your Life podcast. This is your favorite online trainer and coach style. Let's get it. So today's episode, we're talking about the blueprint to reducing stress forever, step by step. What I personally do that helps me really well, and I'm going to give you a few tactics and strategies into this episode that's going to really help you with that. I said this before the recording, but again, I want to give a big thank you to our clients right now that are kicking ass. Just felt an enormous amount of gratitude after our coaching call this morning. This morning, we had our coaches panel Q&A, which is basically just a Zoom call for like an hour where our clients come in and ask us stuff, and we get to break it down. That was really cool. I just feel really blessed, and I wanted to share that with you guys because anything is fucking possible. Now, to the point of this episode, I want to make sure this is concise and value packed because personally, this is something over the last few months has made a tremendous difference in my life, specifically reducing stress and the strategies that I've gotten from my coach. And I'm going to break that down in this episode because let's just zoom out here and connect on this topic for a second. We all have a lot going on, right? We have our jobs, our relationships. Well, then we're going to try and balance our fitness. What about our friends and this and that? It doesn't end. It's always something. You guys could resonate with just how life is so busy and hectic all the time. Drop a yes in the comments, drop some fire if you're here with me live. But what if I want to give this uh, start this episode off with the question: what if we just take a step back, right? What if we just try to say, you know what? I should start to make myself more of a priority, and like then trying to figure out what that looks like. And for me, I'll share with you guys. It's my morning routine, hands down, my morning routine. Without that, I would be, oh my god, I can't even fathom what I would be doing with myself. The overwhelm and stress would be almost unbearable in a sense. So, what is a morning routine? What does that look like for me? And we'll get to some lessons here in just a second. But my morning routine is my first hour of the day, and that is like my time. Man. Like you will not hear from me during that time. You will not touch me. That is my sanctuary. Because if I don't take that time for me, it's going to be difficult for me to show up as my best self for other people. Now, my morning routine has developed over time. It's changed, it's evolved, and it's okay for things to evolve as well. I want to make sure we're very clear on that as well. But a morning routine is simply just a practice that you do. It could be 10, 15, 20 minutes, half hour, whatever serves you. Maybe you pray, journal, meditate, whatever affirmations. For me, that's usually what I'll do. I'll break it down really quick. First off, I make my bed, then I'll get on my knees and pray. Then what I'll do is I'll journal a little bit based on how I'm feeling. Some days it's affirmations, some days I just write how I'm feeling. Like it all depends and that is subjective, like I said, based on what you're trying to do. Then usually I'll meditate for like 10, 15 minutes, sometimes 20 minutes if I fall into like a deeper style trance. And then usually I'll read. And it's funny because my coaches were giving me shit this morning on the call. They were like, damn, you read a lot of books. And I was like, because I do it every fucking morning. Every morning, the first thing that I do is I read a solid 15, 10, sometimes 15 pages depending on my mood. But I'm only able to do that because I wake up early and I get my shit done. The problem is if you sleep in, you're hitting snooze, and then you're doing all that bullshit, of course, then your whole day is going to be in that reactive state. And that's what we don't want. We want to be proactive and we want to take the initiative to what? Go and work on ourselves. Because You don't pour into your cup, then you're gonna be pouring fucking empty shit all day, and no one wants that, right? And not, I keep referencing our clients because I just feel like we're in a huge momentum right now. But I was gonna say something that comes to mind to me on that is like during our check-in process, there's a lot of times like we communicate like with our clients on things that are, you know, not the easiest thing, right? But in the check-ins, which is basically just like a feedback form that we send out every couple of weeks, our client responds to it, and then we break down, game plan and some adjustments where we break down. Actually, I just said that 3 times. Small increments, but basically, like for example, right? Like Alyssa, she fills out a check-in. She's saying, "Hey, I'm stressed out, overwhelmed this week." So then what we're going to do as coaches is go review that feedback, give some implementation steps, and then we're going to go and execute on that. And then, a week or two later, we're going to come back and we're going to make some more adjustments. And that's really the whole process as to how we do things. I think a lot of people get confused on what online coaching is. So I just wanted to like put that out there for a second because, for clients, you guys know, like getting the very specific instructions every, couple of weeks really just helps you stay on track. And that's what we want, right? Like no one embarks on a fitness journey or any type of career or relationship to fail, right? No one, you guys set out to do something and then fail? No. But why do we fail? Because maybe we just don't have the right guidance, right? And that's what it is. Making sense so far? TikTok, man. You guys are hilarious. Tony, what's up? Ben, thank you for tuning in. Leon, what's good? Does that make sense? If you guys are here, Alyssa or Sophia, you guys usually stick around. If that makes sense, let me know. If you're getting value from that, let me know because this is super, super important. And I'll echo that point as well. That's what I believe so much in coaching, and why I've invested a lot into mentorship myself is because I would be a fool to think that I have all the answers. Just wouldn't make any type of logical sense to try and get extremely unique and extraordinary results, and to try and get that for myself now, the answer is pretty foolish. Now, to get into the lessons, right? You clicked on the episode because you want to understand how to reduce your stress, your anxiety, because let's be honest, right? We're all stressed out. We all have a little bit of anxiety. So what can we do to combat that? I'm going to give you a few tangible things that you could apply today. So the first one that I said going off of the morning routine, I always spend my first hour of my day off my phone. So if you guys want to put that in the comments, write it down. If you're on the podcast, please, please, please do us both a favor and take a solid hour in the morning to not touch your phone. If you guys take nothing else from this episode, recognize that just rolling out of bed and grabbing your phone is setting yourself up for failure. Why? Because if you open up Instagram, you see some type of post that maybe doesn't make you feel the best, right? I know I've done that. I used to fucking just wake up, grab my phone, see my ex-girlfriend over there. I'm like, damn, I fucking hate my life. And then all of a sudden, the whole day, I'm ruined. I'm pissed, right? Or I open it up, I see one of my favorite bodybuilders. I'm like, man, my chest is just not growing. What's going on? I'm so upset. And then the whole day, I'm feeling upset and I'm feeling stressed out. Spend the first hour off your phone. Get yourself into a good headspace, right? Second piece, walking outside and getting sunlight. I'll say that again. Put that in the comments. We're going to go through this pretty quick because it's pretty straightforward. Walking outside, getting sunlight. Why is that important? Is because like naturally as human beings, like we were born to be outside. We're hunters and gatherers. It's in our DNA. So we're meant to be outside and getting connected to the ground, the soil, the earth. Like it sounds corny, but like I practice this all the time. Man, what a difference it makes. So if we combine these, right? Let's say we spend that first hour off the phone, we get outside, no shoes, get your feet in the grass, get it in the sand, get it in the water, whatever it is. Get it in there. And then get some sun on your face and your chest. Then go inside, take a cold shower, get some food, go move your body, exercise. Telling you, if you can practice that daily for the next few weeks, you will notice a tangible difference in not only your mood, your energy levels, your stress will all of a sudden go away, your anxiety will start to come down. Everyone is just so quick. All these doctors, listen, I'm not going to get into that rabbit hole, but everyone's just like, let me just take another pill, right? Let me just go hire this and do this and do that and read this book and not that. But it's about taking action because at the end of the day, that's the driving factor, right? Is taking different actions. So you could literally listen to this information and go apply it. Nobody's going to stop you. I'm encouraging you to do that. And it can make all the difference in your life. How fucking cool is that? Next point, number 3, we're talking about reducing stress forever. Cold showers. Put that in the comments. Cold showers. Why is that important? Because you absolutely flush all the bullshit out of your body, and yet stuff, but the stuff more is being shut out more beyond all the time. These are a few things that I have relentlessly, pursued over the last few weeks. And now, don't get me wrong. Could I be better with taking some more cold showers? Of course. Am I perfect? Absolutely not. And I'm not trying to sit up here and say I have all the answers and I'm perfect because I'm a human being. I don't have it all figured out. But what I will say is that I was a very reactive and stressed out human for a very long time. And I could say that these few things stack up upon each other, and they make a big difference, truthfully. And then the last point that I'll say on this topic about reducing stress and anxiety, again, things that you can use today, is practicing gratitude. And I saved this one for last specifically because it's arguably the most important. I think as human beings, we always want like the next thing that, okay, I lose 5 pounds. But what about another 5 pounds? What about another pound of muscle? What about, then I get this piece of clothing that I ordered for Christmas and, then my birthday, I want this and that. It's never enough, right? And something for me that has drastically changed my mindset is practicing gratitude, and let's go back to morning routine. So if you just think about spending that first hour of your day, no phone, I'm gonna maybe do the 20-minute morning routine, right? Then I'm gonna go walk outside, come home, take a cold shower, and maybe just journal how grateful I am that I have food in the fridge. Man, that's what I've done pretty much every day for I don't even know, maybe the last like 2 to 3 years, and it puts me in such a good headspace. I can't even begin to explain it. And I know when I waver on that, when I don't do that, it literally negatively impacts me like a lot. So, what do you guys think of that? Have you guys tried any of that? If you have, let me know in the comments, and then we'll wrap this up here. Um, But this, excuse me, this is my like step-by-step blueprint to reducing your stress and anxiety. And notice how I didn't talk about exercise, I didn't talk about nutrition, I didn't talk about any pills or any quick fixes or secrets or any other bullshit. We focused in this episode on things that you tangibly have a decision to control over every single day. To recap, first hour off the phone, walk outside, get sun, take a cold shower, practice gratitude. Do that every day for the next 2 weeks, and I can almost guarantee that you will feel a difference. So that's all I got for you guys for today. I want to say thank you for spending a few minutes with me here. If you got some value from this episode, please do me a favor, shoot me a message over on my Instagram at Sal Victorio and say thank you. Just say thank you. I want like this is going to be a shameless plug, subtle call to action here. I want to hear from people who are listening to this information. So if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, whatever it is, after you listen to this episode, please just shoot me a message and say the word thank you. I want to hear from you guys. I want to make sure that this message is not falling on deaf ears. Now I pay attention to my analytics all the time. I see that since we've been on Apple, our audience has drastically increased, which I am super thankful for. But I just want to hear from you guys. I want to communicate. I want to see if there's anything I can do to help more. I have become absolutely obsessed with serving and helping people. And if there's anything I can do to help you out, I feel that's my mission and my calling in life. So I would appreciate if you communicate a bit on that. But with that being said, I got to bounce out for another call. Hope you guys have the best day of your entire lives, and we'll chat soon. Peace, love, and protein. Let's get it. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go bounce. I hope that freaking recorded because I don't know if it did because freaking Anchor's acting up today. But we'll chat soon. Peace. Thank you.